Game over, man. Game over. What is going on, everyone? Josh here, Half-Ass Beer Review, the premier craft beer basement review. Not always craft beer, not always in the basement, but tonight we've got another one. This cool can art. This is a can of Snailien's double IPA, KCBC, Kings County Brewer Collective. This is a double IPA, double dry hopped double IPA, Citra Montauk and Cashmere hops, barley and wheat, 8% ABV, Kings County Brewer Collective in Brooklyn, New York. Kings County is a county in Brooklyn, New York. There's a Batista movie out there somewhere about it. But honestly, listen. I know this is Snailien, not Snailiens, and the opening was from Aliens, right? Bill Paxton, rest in peace. The Twister Man. That's not the same. That's the same cow. But anyway, this is, I love all of Kings County Brewer Collective's artwork. This is a little bit different than their normal stuff. I don't know if it's a different artist or the same artist, just doing a different style. But all of their artwork is phenomenal. Their beer is usually phenomenal. I almost did a Friday night beer fight between them and Hot Butcher out of Chicago, but I didn't want to put that pressure on myself. The breweries, yada, yada, yada. I was like, let me just drink one really good beer tonight. You got the alien head up here. You got the egg. You got a little crack in the egg. It's coming. It's coming. So let's make it come by cracking it open, pouring it, looking at it, smelling it, tasting it, seeing what it's got going on. Let's give it the hard pour treatment. I must have been shaking it up because this is all head. Drink fresh, right? And this beer is just under 3 months old. Just under. So I'm really pushing the limits on this one. I didn't think I was shaking it that much, but look at that. Look at that, right? Let's look at that. Now it's coming up pretty quick. This isn't a nitro beer. I don't know why we're doing this, but slowly but surely we're making this work. I can't believe just how big of a head this is on here, and it's not really, this isn't going down. In fact, it's going up. I don't know what we do about that. All right, well, let's see. This isn't going anywhere good, is it? Man, this smells like a deliciously hopped, double dry hopped IPA. IPAs, double dry hopped IPAs. You know why they're double dry hopped? Because when you dry hop it, it adds to the hoppiness aroma. Right? When they're wet dry hopped, I think it's more for the flavor. I could be wrong, but when they're when they're dry hopped, that gives you more of that hoppy aroma, and I'm here for it. Double dry hop it, triple dry hop it, quadruple dry hop it. Do whatever you have to do to get this thing just bursting with hops on the nose. I'm all for it. It's crazy that a brewery would spend money on hopping something strictly for the aroma. That's passion. That's passion over profit, right? Like, I want this to smell a certain way, so let's dump some hops in here, dry hop it, you know? But yeah, this thing is good. I feel like I need a spoon to eat this head on it because it's not going away. Another pour of it. It's the head that wouldn't go away. Yeah, I learned this really gross trick that the oil from your skin on your face, when you touch it to the bubbles start popping and diminishing. It speeds up the process for it. It's disgusting. Here it is, folks. This is as good as it's going to get, or at least, I suppose. How bizarre, how bizarre. like I say. I love the smell of this beer. I actually love the look of this beer. The head's the only thing that's given me difficulty. Maybe that's because it's close to at least an IPA's expiration date. 3 months is pretty generous for some beers, depending on how they do things. But I love the look of it. I love the smell of it. We're going to try it right now. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to have a mustache. I'm going to have a white nose. I mean, well, I already have that. But if I die from suffocation, rest in peace, Chandler Bing. It was the beer foam that did it. The head on this beer. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. It's rather on the lighter side. It's a nice thin thing. It's nothing that like, it's not medium bodied, I guess is what I should say. Right? It's a lighter thing. It hits your tongue. You get this nice citrusness to it. Citrusiness to it. Citrusiness. There's a nice citrus flavor to this one. It's juicy. Not much. I don't think there's much dankness to this one. Nothing really earthy to it. I think this is strictly citrus. We had citrus, right? Montauk, Citra, Montauk, and Cashmere hops. Getting a lot of citrus vibes out of this one. Grapefruitish. There's like a little bit of tartness, like grapefruit vibe to this one, which I really dig. Like when you're in the IPA realm and you're in the citrus realm, make it grapefruit and you're going to make my day. I'm just into that sort of thing. Let's see if we can get more head out of this beer, huh? Oh, it's all beer from here. We've overcome. We rise back up. Shout out Terror, California. Yeah, okay, one more drink, and let's get to the bottom of this beer, huh? I happen to drink through the head. The anticipation of when is this beer actually going to hit my lips, I don't know. Yeah, this thing's solid. Kings County, they do great beer. I love all their beer. I haven't had tons of them. I might have had 7 or 8 different kinds of their beer. First from Tavour and then from going to Ohio and buying different things. I can't get it in Michigan yet, and it pretty bums me out. But that's okay. That's okay. This thing is solid. Super hazy. What was it? 8% ABV. 8% ABV. You can't even tell that it's 8% ABV. It's nice. It's refreshing. It's a nice citrus. It's got that grapefruit peel kind of vibe going on to it. You couldn't ask for a better IPA, really. I'm serious when I say this. It's pretty awesome. It's doing the trick for me. Josh, question of the night. Would you ever buy this beer again? And I got to tell you, I would. I really honestly like to see what this thing's got going on when it's super fresh, like a few days on the shelf, right? That would be awesome to see, because if this is like diminished over 3 months, it's only even more of a banger when you get it fresh. Big burps. That's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and joining me for another awesome beer. Kings County Brewer Collective Snailien's Double IPA. Awesome name, cool can art, awesome beer. I love the brewery. I would hope to get there one day. If you're new to the channel and like what you saw, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know, what's your favorite IPA? What kind of IPAs do you like to drink? What kind of beer do you like to drink? Leave it down in the comments. Let's start the conversation about beer. Before you go, check out my friends Banter and Babble for the best pop culture wrap-up. Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock on Twitch, as well as my friend Drastin the Dungeon Master. Monday nights, 7 o'clock. Sorry, I have a distraction here. On Twitch for the best Dungeons and Dragons around. You will not be disappointed. And always remember to please keep your fridges full and have a great night.